Hey guys, welcome to our 20 and 20, a new mobility series that I'm launching for December, but this can be done anytime. It's going to be about 20 minutes per session, working through different body parts, just getting mobility in your spine and your hips and whatever we decide to focus on for that day. So for today we are doing hips and spine. Obviously with everything we do, we mobilize everything. So let's get started. Obviously with all mobility we loosen off everything, but we're going to focus on the spine and the hips today. So let's start in standing. I want you to stand with your feet hip distance apart, soften those knees, pull that belly button in. Taking a nice breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to start curling down from the head, one vertebra at a time, relaxing the arms, relaxing the head, hanging down, rolling all the way down to the floor. And then on a breath out, start curling up. Slowly stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other. Sliding those shoulders down and back, and head comes up last. As you come up, make sure you open up your palms forward. Not massively like that, but just to open up the shoulders. Let's go for two more. Breathing in and out. Rolling down all the way. And then on a breath out, start curling up. Making sure your arms and head stay completely relaxed. And opening up. Beautiful. Let's go for one more. Breathing in. And out. Excellent work. And then on a breath out, start curling up. Sliding those shoulders down and back. Head comes up last. Now, from here, we're going to hang down. I want you to soften your knees as much as you need to so that you can touch your hands to the floor. Have your feet nice and wide open. You're going to drop your bottom down towards your heels. So you go into that deep low squat. If you can, keep your heels flat. And then from here, hands on the floor and straightening up those legs. Now, if you straighten the legs and you're hanging here, that's 100% fine. You just want to relax. Dropping those hips down and up. If your knees are uncomfortable, don't go too low. You want to have your arms on the inside of those hips. Try and keep those heels flat. Let's go for two more. And last one. And dropping down. Beautiful job. Right, coming onto those knees. We're going to go into our cat-cow. So from here, on all fours, you want your hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. On a breath out, you're going to breathe out round your pelvis, round your spine. Look at your belly button. And now push yourself back as much as you need to start feeling the stretch in your low back. And then on a breath out again, coming forward, slide those shoulders down and back and extend your spine, looking up. Excellent. Breathing out, pushing round. Look at your belly button. We're going to go for 5. And breathing out round. And extend. Excellent. 2 more. And back. Make sure you get that full extension. You'll feel a nice stretch along your abs. Last one. And round. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to go into our thread the needle. You want to keep your hands under those shoulders, knees under the hips. Take your left hand up towards the ceiling and twist. Now when you do this, be careful not to stick your hips out here. You want to keep your hips in line with your knees. And then slide that hand all the way down through. Take your head down, take your shoulder down. Let's go for 5. Breathing out and twist. And down. Excellent. Nice work. Let's go for 2 more this side and push the hand that's on the floor. Use that to push you out a little bit further. Last one. Nice. Excellent job. Right, other side. So again, hands under those shoulders. You're going to twist, reach up, follow your hand with your head. Keep your hips in line. Slide that hand down. Breathing out. And down. Nice work. 3 more. And down. Last one. Beautiful job. Well done. All right, from here, we're going to place your left leg in front. You're going to lean forward onto that front leg. Knee directly on top of your ankle. Slide that back leg back. Hands on the inside. Lift your chest and roll those hips side to side. Nice work. 5 times side to side. And then from here, send your butt back, straightening that front leg. Really make sure you get that knee straight. You can move your hands back to wherever you need to. This is the priority. And then coming forward, drop your hips, lift your chest. Breathing in, breathing out. You want to think of sliding and gliding those tissues. So try and make this movement as fluid as you can. Nice. Let's go for one more. Breathing out, stretch. Excellent job. Changing sides. So left leg in front, or right leg actually. Knee over ankle. Slide that back leg back. Roll those hips side to side. Nice. 5 of those. And then sending your butt back, straightening that front leg. And as you come forward, lift your chest, drop your hips. Beautiful. Stretch. Nice work. Last 2. Make sure that knee goes straight every time. Last 1. Beautiful. All right, we're going to stay on your left knee with that right leg out to the side. Now here you want your hip directly over your knee, leg out straight, have your foot on that inside border, hand on the floor. Now your hand, knee and foot are all in one line, and reach that arm over, stretch. Now from here, rotate those shoulders down and back to me. Don't move your hand. Imagine you're holding onto a pole, so your hand stays still. It's just your body that rotates. Nice. 2 and 1 and coming up. Beautiful job. Changing sides. Right knee, left leg out to the side on that medial border, hand on the floor, reaching that arm over, stretch, and let's rotate down and back. Beautiful job. Reach. 2. Last 1. Beautiful work. Right, coming down into sitting. You're going to sit with your left leg out straight and right leg bent, touching your knee. I want you to breathe in with your right arm up, facing that left foot, reaching down, turn your palm inwards, grab your calf, your ankle, your foot, hook onto it and pull yourself down. Breathing out. Nice big stretch. And then slowly coming up out of that position. Now stay with this leg. You're now going to bring this right foot flat, knee up towards the ceiling. So we're in this position. You're going to take your left arm on the outside of that right leg, other hand on the floor, and push yourself around. You want to look behind you and really think of lifting up and twist. Excellent work. And then let's change sides. So now we're going to have your right leg out straight, left leg is bent, foot at your knee. Take your left arm up to the ceiling, reaching forward. Think of reaching from the hips. Stick your bottom out. Grab the outside of your calf, ankle, your foot, whatever you can reach. Relax this arm down, pulling yourself down. Stretch. Beautiful. And slowly coming up. Now stay with that leg out straight. Bring that other leg up. We're going to twist away from that side. Arm on the outside of your leg, other hand behind. Lift up, twist, look behind you. and stretch. Excellent job, well done. All right, coming to lie on your back. We're going to our last little series here, just a nice short session, lying on your back. We're going to go into our happy baby. Feet up to the ceiling. You want your feet facing flat to the ceiling. Open up those legs, holding the inside and gently pushing those knees down towards the floor. You want your knees nice and wide, so your arms on the inside of your knees. Beautiful. Nice. Now holding your left leg there, let your right foot go. Stretch that leg down along the floor. Take your arm out to the side, palm facing up. And now this deepens the stretch here and in the front of your hip. Beautiful. Holding it there. Now let that left foot go, but keep your knee in at your chest. You're going to take your right arm and we're going to pull that knee across you. You want to have your left arm out to the side, shoulders up to the ceiling, drop that knee down to the floor. Try and keep your shoulders facing up and look at your left hand. Now with this, every time you breathe out, I want you to imagine wringing out a cloth. So you really twist a little bit more and think of releasing. And then slowly coming back into the middle. Beautiful. Right, let's go back into that happy baby. Feet up, opening up those knees. Arms on the inside, gently pushing those knees down towards the floor. Excellent. Now let your left foot go. Keep that right leg there. Stretch your left arm out to the side, palm facing up. Feel the stretch here on this leg that's out straight. Nice. Now let your right foot go, but keep that knee in at your chest. And we're going to pull that knee across you, stretching out your low back. Have your right arm out to the side. Keep looking at that hand. You want to try and drop that knee down. Keep your shoulders facing the ceiling. Nice. And remember to release and breathe out. Excellent work. Coming back into the middle, hug your knees into your chest, and let's roll up into sitting. Nice. We're going to just finish off with a little side mobility for the spine. I find that as adults, a lot of the time we don't actually ever stretch out our sides. So from here, sitting cross-legged, if you don't feel comfortable cross-legged, you can have a leg out, you can sit in a block. Left arm out to the side, drop that hand down, elbow down if you can, and reach that arm over. The most important thing is keep your sit bones glued to the floor and stretch. Nice. And then coming up and changing sides, breathing out, dropping that arm, stretching over. Beautiful. Slowly coming up, taking those arms out to the side. So you're sitting like a windmill. We're going to twist to the left side. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me better. Hand behind your thigh, other hand on the floor, and twist. Push yourself around. Use this hand to push. And again, think of lifting up out of your spine. Don't sink. And change. And change. One more each side. And change. And relax. Beautiful job, guys. That's just the start, day one. This can be done before you go to work. This can be done any time of the day. It's just such a good way to get that spine moving. If you've been sitting all day, it's perfect to do when you come home. Enjoy it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.